Hi, I'm Randall Pinkston. Welcome to Eye to Eye. Katie is off. There's been a dramatic increase in suicide bombings in Afghanistan, and many are now being carried out by children. CBS News spoke with a human rights advocate about how the terrorists recruit these children and why.
Well, children, just by their very nature, are vulnerable. They're easily manipulated, they're often very gullible, and so commanders take advantage of that. They recruit children because they believe that they'll follow orders more easily than adults, they won't demand payment, and they're more easily indoctrinated into the group. The same reasons apply when it comes to children being used as suicide bombers. Children can be more easily coerced or lured or threatened to carry out suicide missions. They may be too young to understand the consequences of what they're doing. If commanders tell them that they're going to go to paradise or that they're going to live after the attack, children may believe that. Commanders often also use children for suicide missions because they believe that children are less likely to arouse suspicion if they're going through military checkpoints, for example. So they may be more likely to succeed in carrying out the attack. In Afghanistan, I think we're seeing an increase in the use of child suicide bombers because of a general increase in the level of hostilities. The number of attacks by the Taliban have sharply escalated in 2006. There were over 100 suicide attacks in 2006, which is more than 6 times the number the year before. And so as these attacks become more common, children being recruited as perpetrators has also become more common. In some conflicts, children are recruited by force because commanders value their vulnerability and the fact that they're easy to manipulate and indoctrinate. In other cases, when conflicts really destroy local communities, children are separated from their families, sometimes they're driven from their homes, often their schools no longer operate. And so these children feel desperate, and sometimes they join armed groups because they believe that that's a place where they can belong. That's a place where they can at least get a meal a day. That's a place where they can go for protection. And so that's a factor for many children. In some cases, when a conflict has been going on for a long time, there's a limited number of adult volunteers that are available for armed groups. And so the armed groups turn to children because there are often many of them readily available.